everyone, welcome to today's tarot pick-a-card reading. So for the past couple days, Aphrodite has really been in my ear and has really wanted me to make a pick-a-card reading for you to help you understand what makes you so lovely, why you are so loved by the universe, why everyone loves you, why you should love yourself, and just some beautiful qualities that you possess that I think you need to hear because everyone needs some more self-love. I'm only doing 3 piles today because that is the number that I felt called to do, and that's the number that Aphrodite gave me when meditating on how many piles we should do. I'm going to be using the Fairy Tarot deck today. I really love this deck. It's very beautiful. The art is very magical and whimsical, and who doesn't love fairies? So I also have some unique oracle cards here for you guys to describe some messages from Spirit that they want to convey to you, as well as some things that you might need to tap into in order to invigorate more self-love. I also have some handwritten angel messages here. Now in here there are messages from animals that may connect to your energy and might have some meaningful messages that you need to hear in order to connect better with your self-love. There are angel numbers in here as well to maybe help guide you on your path to self-love or things that you might need to embrace. And there's also channeled messages from Spirit in this deck. And then lastly, just for funsies, I do have these handwritten notes from people, and there's also some love notes in here, maybe some answers to personal questions could be in here. We will get more into that in the decks, but I'm really excited to see what pops out with these because I haven't used it in a reading before yet. So with that being said, I'm going to get right into your crystal selections. Alrighty, pile 1, you've got the lovely rose quartz crystal. If you felt called to the rose quartz crystal, then this pile is for you. Pile 2, you've got Aphrodite's seashell that I got off the coast of Oregon. Pile 3, last but not least, you've got the blue crystal that I also got off the coast of Oregon, except I got it in a shop. Alrighty, hello pile 1. I did film your video originally yesterday. It was the first one because you're pile 1. But I went to edit and the video it's not there. It's just gone. So we're gonna redo this for you guys, so I'm so sorry I look a little different. It is the next morning. But if you chose the rose quartz crystal, then that means this reading is going to be for you. I'm going to put her right there. To start out, I'm just gonna grab an oracle card from Spirit for maybe some guidance on how you can love yourself a little bit more, why you should love yourself, but let's get right into it. So Spirit, for pile 1, how should pile 1 love themselves? Why should pile 1 love themselves? What should pile... Oh, there we go. Alrighty, so you might be my intuitive pile since we do have the owl, and the owl is typically a symbol for intuitive people or persons, for me at least. So this card says, I don't know if we can see it, this card says pay attention to the winds of change. So I feel like you guys might be going through a bit of a transformation at this moment, which is always good, fun, and dandy. But I'm going to get some descriptor cards, some angel messages, just so we can know a little bit more about yourself. So Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, for pile 1. Why should pile 1 love themselves? So you got angel number 000. You are starting fresh. Be one with the universe, which is very beautiful. I feel like you've had a big transformation recently, maybe a series of transformations, and Spirit is really commending you for being so strong and sticking through that with Spirit. And I think you're ready for a new chapter. Why should pile 1 love themselves, Spirit? Why should pile 1... Oh. Take this one, it's a little dirty. I remain grateful for all my gifts and talents given to me. So perhaps you are a really grateful person. I mean, it wouldn't come out if you're not. And I think Spirit really wants to commend you for that as well, because gratefulness in this day and age, surprisingly, it's not there as often as it should be. And being grateful and fulfilling yourself is one of the best things you can do. And I'm really proud of you guys for remaining grateful despite what might have been challenging if you've been going through a lot of challenges. Why should pile 1 love themselves, Spirit? Why should pile 1 love themselves? Pile 1. Why should pile 1 love themselves, Spirit? 2 more. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna take this duck card. Have fun and get silly. Release pent-up emotions and don't deny yourself your needs. You guys do kind of feel like people pleasers, or you might just stay very serious a lot of the times, you know, trying to get stuff done, trying to make sure the right people, places, and things are where they need to be. I feel like you are very nurturing and you look out for a lot of people, but you might have some issues looking out for yourself or just putting yourself first. And so that's a way you could really start loving yourself, is allowing yourself to have more fun, maybe watching a comedy show, or if you enjoy TikTok, going on TikTok and laughing at the memes or the videos, whatever serves you. I feel like you just need to have a lot more fun, because Spirit has been saying you've been going through something. Alright, when things don't work out, I choose to understand the opportunity wasn't for me. So this is, again, I just feel like you guys are very balanced within yourself, balanced within how the universe works. I feel like you're very tapped in, and I feel like things don't really, they might get under your skin, but I think you choose to look at life with an attitude of, okay, this wasn't working out, this was creating some challenges for me, I'm not going to get super attached to things that don't serve me. When things aren't for me, I know, and I don't try to force anything. That's the type of energy I'm getting from you guys, which is really beautiful and really grounded. But I'm excited to get into your tarot so we can hype you up even more. I feel like we could be best friends. Alright, these feel ready. I'm going to split the deck a bit. Splitting the deck. Splitting the deck. I'm hearing I'm hearing Gru from Despicable Me. I don't know if you just watched Despicable Me, or maybe I'm hearing that, you know how he says girl, the girls. I don't know if that's something you say a lot, but maybe you like Despicable Me, and you should do that to take care of yourself. So we've got Death and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you should really love the part of yourself that is able to transform and go through hard times in life or hard cycles, but you're able to do it in such a graceful way, but also an intelligent way is what I'm getting. It's like you almost have this gift of maybe not being calm when there's chaos, because I was definitely getting that for a different pile, but for you guys, I feel like you choose to take the chaos and go through it however way you go through it, and you always find a way to come up on top, or you always find a way to complete difficult cycles and learn the lessons, which is really impressive, guys. Like, I can tell, I can feel your intelligence right now, like your energy, just the way you carry yourself, I feel is very admirable to a lot of people. And if you are like, oh, I'm so, I hate myself, I'm not confident at all, on a soul level, you guys have so much power, and you should really work on tapping into that. And maybe that's why you're here, because you need some more self-love to recognize these gifts within you. But let's keep going, Spirit. I should pile 1 love themselves. Alright, so we've got King of Wands and the Devil. I'm going to need one more just for some clarity. Why should pile 1 love themselves? Okay, so I am just, these are general messages, but I am getting for a small group of people, if you've been dealing with a male energy or a male figure in your life that has really just been bogging you down. I'm feeling almost like a father or a grandparent energy, someone that has just been really controlling, someone who has been nitpicking you your whole life, who has maybe made you take on this serious persona, where like life has to be perfect all the time, or I don't know, I'm just getting a very controlling vibe from this. If you've been dealing with someone whose main focus has been controlling you, for one, Spirit is saying this is not helping you love yourself, so maybe it's time to set some boundaries if you do have to continue to interact with this person, learning to stand up for yourself and set some boundaries because you don't deserve to be treated poorly. Pile 1, I do want to say that. But if you have completed a cycle with maybe this person in the past, Spirit is really commending you and saying, just don't get lost in the sauce of grieving, whatever this is. Like, of course, feel your feelings, allow yourself to experience whatever emotions come up about this situation, but just make sure that you're aware there is so much more coming for you and you deserve so much more. And Spirit doesn't want you to get lost in this person's ideologies to the point where you can't see good things whenever they come. Like, I'm hearing, like, rushing towards you, like a waterfall breaking or a dam breaking, and, like, all of these gifts and things are about to come to you. But definitely I'm getting the message, learn to set boundaries with anyone who is possibly toxic in your life. I'm hearing, so something my dad used to tell me, and still tells me all the time, is everyone wants to break the shiny thing. And I feel like you are that shiny thing. I feel like you have a lot of power, you're very intelligent. I feel like you're very beautiful, just like soul level. It illuminates onto your physical body how pure you are on the inside. And I don't really say that for a lot of people. But I feel like you are this shiny thing that a lot of people have tried to control, or like people will see your power and they're like, oh, I know what's better for that type of power, so I'm gonna make sure, because I don't have that power within me, I'm gonna try and mold this person with all this power into something that I think would be best for them. But that's not usually what's best for us, and Spirit just wants you to really tap into that inner power that you have. What else, Spirit? Why should Pile 1 love themselves? Yeah, if you guys are incredibly insecure about your gifts, about your talents, even I'm getting like, you guys really might not recognize how truly beautiful you guys are. With this Queen of Pentacles, I always see the Queen of Pentacles as someone who's got it all going. Like, they're stable emotionally, financially, they're grounded, they're absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. I feel like you might be the type of person to really follow an aesthetic or just a look that is very specific to you. And I feel like you get down about yourself, or you compare yourself a lot, or people compare themselves to you a lot, and that might make you feel a little less confident. But Spirit is saying that's not your responsibility. Don't dim your light for other people. Encourage them to brighten theirs while you're lighting yours on fire. I'm literally being shown, give matches to your friends, your family, give matches to people that you interact with. But you need to take that gallon of gasoline and dump it on your ass. You have so much, I'm hearing hidden potential, and maybe it's not even hidden, but I feel like you might be a little bit shy about your talents or about what you truly want to do in this world, and Spirit is saying, do it, baby, because you are so powerful and you are so loved. And if you don't feel that way, find a way to cultivate it within, because when you're actually able to feel that love and respect coming from yourself and coming from within, that's whenever you can really start attracting that energy from other people. But you have to give it to yourself first. And there's no need to be insecure about your looks. If you are down or insecure about how you look, or you compare yourself, Spirit is really saying, baby doll, you are perfect, you are beautiful, you are amazing. Do not compare yourself, because you really can't see your beauty right now, but I can read your energy, and you are beautiful. What else? Why should pile 1 love themselves? Oh, all right. I've got the 5 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. I feel like you guys have this resilience to you that not a lot of people have. Perhaps you've gone through a lot of stuff in the past. Maybe that's what we were talking about with these cycles and the death and transformation. But you might have struggled with mental illness in the past. You might have struggled with loss in the past. But I'm getting the sense that these are things that you're learning to overcome, or you have overcome. Like, you don't let these things hold you back in a way that a lot of people do, and your resilience and your trust in the universe and your trust within yourself to be able to be successful, that's what's going to carry you through life, is what I'm hearing. I feel like there's one more message, but what's the last message with this 8 of Swords, 5 of Cups? Thank you. The Fool. Yeah, it's like you're just so resilient. You're able to just, like, if one door closes, you're not afraid to just fall into the next door. You know, in like Shaggy, or not Shaggy, in like Scooby-Doo, how they have that scene where they're running through all the doors and they're chasing the monster, and then the monster's chasing them. I feel like that's you. Like, you're not hesitant to just nope out of situations if there's an opportunity. Like, if something isn't serving you, you immediately pick it up and you're like, gotta go, guys, gotta go. There's something new and better for me. The same for me. And I think that is absolutely hilarious, but also incredibly admirable about you, because a lot of people will stay stuck in situations or with people or in places that they are incredibly unhappy with, and they don't even try to like move or do anything about it. And Spirit is really proud of you guys for listening to yourself and listening to your intuition. So we're heading into that part of the reading where I'm gonna tap into any people or places or questions that you may ask. This is just a homemade message deck that I've created. It just has little messages like so. You can think of a person if you'd like to hear from them, what they would say to you. You can think of any advice or answers to a question, or just a question in general that you have for Spirit. But go ahead and tap into that right now, and I'm going to start shuffling, and I'll see what comes out, Spirit. So for pile 1, what are the messages for pile 1? Oh. I feel called to actually take all of these, so let's see. Do you like me like I like you? I think about you more than you know. Your voice is like an angel. Maybe you guys are performers or you sing. I have so many regrets. Here's a little spicy one. Sassy time with you. That's funny. I haven't had a little spicy card come out yet with these, but first time for everything. If you're asking about a person, I feel like this is definitely someone romantic, or someone that maybe you don't even know them. Maybe you have a secret admirer with this do you like me like I like you, or maybe this is just a new connection, or possibly an ex coming back, because we do have the I have so many regrets, or do you like me like I like you? I think about you more than you know. I feel like someone is really in their feels about you, and I'm getting the sense that they do want to come back, but they're not sure how to yet. It's like maybe this is a cycle that you've completed in the past, and they know you're not scared with this Fool card. They know you're not scared to leave their asses, is what I'm hearing. And I think now that you've, like, closed a door on them, or you're, like, on to new, better things, and you're living your life, I feel like they're starting to regret whatever they did with you, and they want to come back. So what you do with that information is completely up to you, Pile 1. Just make sure. I feel like you know this. I feel like you know your worth, but stand tall, stand in your power. Don't let anyone walk all over you, okay? with that being said, Pile 1, I hope you have a great day, and I hope this reading helped confirm why you should love yourself or give you some new insights on how you can love yourself more. But yeah, thank you so much, Pile 1. Feel free to like or subscribe or comment or all three. You could also share the video if you want people to also learn how to love themselves. I would appreciate that because we're all trying to help everyone here on planet Earth. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope you have a great day and stay true to yourself. Bye, Pile 1. Hello, Pile 2. If you chose Aphrodite's shell, then this reading is going to be for you. I'm really excited to get started with this. I'm tapping into your energies. I'm feeling a lot of rainbow colors. Perhaps you resonate with being a starseed or from a different universe, a different galaxy. I really do feel this sort of ethereal quality about you. I don't know if you can see me, but I'm kind of like swaying. You feel very flowy. Maybe you have a lot of air in your chart or a lot of water. But let's dive into this. What does Pile 2 need to hear right now for today's reading? How can they love themselves more? Spirit guides, angel ancestors of Pile 2, as well as Aphrodite, how can Pile 2 love themselves? Alright, we've got your dream will come true. If you can see that. So I feel like this is Spirit saying the way you can really love yourself is to start believing in yourself. But we're going to draw some angel cards just to describe your situation and some of your personality, so I can really tap into why you need to love yourself, what is so beautiful about you. Alright, what about Pile 2, Spirit? What does Pile 2, what makes them so beautiful and lovely? What about Pile 2, Spirit, makes them beautiful and lovely? So we've got the wallaby. This came out in Pile 1 as well, which, as you can see, there's a lot, and I've shuffled them. So the wallaby says, stick to your course despite your doubts, stretch out of your comfort zone. So yeah, definitely you need to work on believing in yourself, or perhaps you are someone who really does believe in yourself, and that's something that you should embrace, because that's a huge thing, and I think people really admire that about you if you do embrace that. Journaling or creative writing will help bring clarity as well as a positive release for my emotions. So perhaps you're someone who really enjoys journaling, taking care of the mind, giving the mind a break. Maybe info dumping or just creative writing in general could be a strong creative passion of yours, something that you're working on. If you are a writer, Spirit is really saying you are a very talented writer, and to embrace it more. And don't be afraid to keep creating, even if you have a fear. Maybe you have imposter syndrome too, just like Pile 1, which, guys, it's okay, but we gotta work on loving ourselves. And I guess that's the point of the video and why we're here. But I think you do struggle a lot with trusting. I'm seeing the center of this card as almost a third eye. And so it's like you see these creative visions, or you get these creative ideas for writing or storytelling, or maybe you're an actor or writing plays, whatever your creative outlet may be. I feel like you get these really brilliant ideas, but you tend to doubt yourself because you're not sure if it's as good as you think it is. And Spirit is saying it definitely is, and you need to embrace that, and you need to keep doing that. Because it's beautiful, and it's a part of yourself that people really love and admire. Okay, we're gonna take, actually, we'll take both of these. So, we've got the bluebird, which says, enjoy this moment, be you and speak your truth, meditate outside, and confident and happy. That's what your soul energy feels like. Just confident and happy. I do feel like perhaps grounding might be a little hard for you if you are more of an air sign. So going outside to meditate could be super helpful. Breathing in fresh air could also just help. And I think just embracing the truest you. I feel like embracing you and your truest truth is going to lead you to success. And maybe you've been holding back your creative writing or your talents as far as storytelling. And speaking your truth is a part of sharing your creativity. So perhaps Spirit is really trying to guide you into a place where you are able to share your work. And if that's something you're thinking or wanting to pursue, Spirit is definitely saying you need to do that. Or you definitely should do that because you'd be successful in it. We also got the macaw, so spend time in direct sunlight, increase your spiritual perceptions and creativity. Yeah, so something about your creativity, guys, and just, I feel like you might want to work with Mother Gaia, or just grounding yourself is going to be super important if you are an air sign and you're super creative. It can be really easy to get absorbed in the dream realm, as I like to call it, instead of being in the 3D and taking those dreams and taking action to put it into reality. And I feel like that's what you need to do. With all of these mentions of going outside and connecting with the earth, I feel like grounding outside is going to be something that's very beneficial to you. Maybe doing or working on your creative projects outside will increase your creativity. But Spirit definitely wants you to go outside, make yourself happy. I'm hearing this line from this song that I know, and it's like, strawberries make me happy. That song is kind of morbid, but that line is super cute. And that line, I always resonate with me. And the strawberries are to represent anything in my life that just makes my soul happy. So anything that makes your soul happy, think of it as a strawberry, and when you see it, don't shy away from it. Don't tell yourself that you can't embrace it. Be like, you know what, strawberries make me happy, so I'm gonna embrace the strawberries. I don't know, that just felt like a little tidbit that I needed to share. I'm gonna get into shuffling your cards and I will be right back. Ready, pile 2. Let's get right into why you should love yourself and what makes you so lovable. What do people admire about you? What should you love about yourself? So pile 2. Thank you, Spirit. Starting off the reading, we've got King of Wands. I feel like you are extremely passionate. This is definitely sparking to your creativity, guys. If you might want to look into your life path. I feel like you might be a life path 3, 6, 9, one of those, but 3 is definitely calling out to me. You could be a very creative person, or your creations are supposed to be what you do in this lifetime. That's really what I'm hearing. Spirit, please don't mess with the electronics. Please keep it in focus. It's like your creations have the key of, I'm getting the word protection. Like, the more you create and embrace your power, the more protected you become. Because I'm seeing this pig, and I think this might be like a wild boar. I feel like that's what it's called. And I think boars are supposed to represent protection or something like that. If not, then I am completely wrong, and don't listen to me. But I feel like by embracing your creativity, it'll help you embrace your power, which in turn embraces more self-love. And the more you love yourself, the more you're able to enjoy the current moment, and the more you're able to reach out of your comfort zone, and you're able to make your dreams come true. So let's why should pile 2 love themselves? What makes pile 2 so lovable? We've got the 4 of Wands. I feel like you're someone that everyone can go to for stability, for comfort, for a good listening ear. I feel like you have a really cool sixth sense of being able to connect to people. I'm almost getting the sense of like when people's throat chakra is blocking off, or they're not able to fully express what they're feeling or what they're thinking. It's almost like intuitively you're able to pick it up, and you're able to calm them down or give them what they need in that moment to bring them to a state of peace and clarity again. So you might be able to work through the problem with them, or they're able to calm down to a point where they're able to solve the problem themselves. I feel like you are a very grounded and stable person, despite being so passionate and fiery and determined, which is honestly a really impressive balance that you've seemed to create right here. And Spirit is really commending you for being able to do that. Sorry y'all, there was a train coming by. So why should pile 2 love themselves, Spirit? Oh. I feel like you're constantly able to regenerate things. Like when things don't go your way, you don't hold yourself, you don't get too overly attached to things, I feel. Maybe in the past you have, but I feel like that's a cycle or something that you're really trying to break, because you see that there's no worth in holding on to things that no longer serve you. And I think you're starting to step into an energy of more passion-led, of more creativity, of embracing change and embracing your true self in order to really manifest the life that you're wanting to manifest. And that's really beautiful. I love this energy. What else can you tell me about pile 2? Why is pile 2 so beautiful? Okay. With the 8 of Swords, I'm feeling like this is definitely in the past. I feel like you've struggled with maybe wanting to keep a spot in your... I'm seeing like a dinner table, and you know how everyone has soul family. I'm getting the sense of there have been people or things that you thought were going to be a part of your life forever, and you've tried to keep a spot at your table for so long for them, and you really... I feel like you want to see the best in people and people's intentions, and you've kind of set aside your goals and your ambitions for them in the past, which is honestly such a selfless love that you have for others, and you should definitely love yourself for that. That's not a bad thing, even though people, especially like in today's looking out for only myself type of society, like society of overproductivity and constantly only looking out for yourself and trying to get one-ups against people, I feel like the ways in which you've been able to hold space and hold love for others is so beautiful, pile 2. And I feel like this has caused a lot of grief or strife mentally for you in the past, or maybe you're currently going through that. And if you're currently going through that, I completely understand. I love to see the best in people and hold out hope for change. And sometimes it does get to a point where you do have to let people go, and you don't want to. But it is in our highest good, and what is meant for us will always come back for us. But I do get the sense that you have a big heart, and you have a lot of empathy and understanding for people, which is very beautiful. Why should pile 2 love themselves, Spirit? Why should pile 2 love themselves? Got the Knight of Cups, and I feel like this really speaks to your love for people. I'm getting the sense that some people have called you overbearing or have gotten the wrong idea from the type of love that you give to people. And if that's the case, just know that it's entirely a projection of what they believe love and care looks like, because sometimes people don't recognize a true loving heart until it's gone. And I really do feel like that might resonate with your pile. Like, there have been a lot of unfair judgments casted upon you when all you wanted to do was just love people, and perhaps that's why you've had to kind of break away and start leading with your passions and focusing on yourself, because you've held so much room and space for people in the past. And I think Spirit really wants to say you should love yourself for the fact that you have so much love for others, but also that you're able to recognize when it's time to let go and when it's time to focus on yourself and focus on your dreams and your passions. And I think they're very proud of you, and they want you to be proud of yourself for focusing on yourself and focusing on your goals and your passions when maybe other people have really put you down. Because I feel like you're so talented, and your heart on top of it, like, you're just a very beautiful soul, Pile 2, and they really want you to know that. Anything else for Pile 2, Spirit? Okay. Last messages. I feel like you're someone extremely balanced. Going back to this Four of Wands and how people see you as someone dependable and reliable, and just like you've got your ish together is what I'm hearing. I think you take time to introspect on both sides of any issues. You're very fair. You're very capable of seeing both sides of an argument and trying to find solutions that benefit all parties. And I feel like that's something that not enough people might have noticed within you. Like, they might have just saw you being a people pleaser when actually you're trying to be a leader for others, and you're trying to find the best overall solutions for your people. And some people get mad when maybe you're trying to find compromise and peace for all, and they might get mad that you're not taking their side. And that might just be a specific message. But I think Spirit also wants to talk about how smart you guys are. Like, you guys are incredibly smart. I feel like you are an old soul, and you've lived a lot of lives where you've had to gather a lot of information and a lot of understanding about how humans work. Maybe you are very interested in psychology and the realm of human mind and how we process and work in life. And I feel like Spirit really wants to pat you on the back for listening to your intuition, trusting your gut, and just being so loving and caring towards everyone and everything. So now I'm just going to go into some message cards from either some people in your life. Maybe now would be a good time if you have any questions about some people in your life or what they might say to you. Take a moment to pause the video and think about that person or that question, and we shall see what comes out for you. So, Pile 2, what are the messages for Pile 2? What are the specific messages for Pile 2? We've got your soul is pure, definitely. Your love is so unique, and I don't want to hurt you. So, I want to get more from this person. What would this I don't want to hurt you person say? You distract me. Last card. Oh, okay. And you're so cool. So, I feel like you do have someone from maybe your past or someone in your circle at this moment that is a bit shy around you. I feel like they have romantic feelings for you, or they at least admire you in some way, shape, or form or capacity, but they feel like they can't get close to you at this moment just because of some personal issues. Perhaps they feel like they could become overly dependent on you and your love, or perhaps they feel like they wouldn't ever be enough for you with this I don't want to hurt you, but with You're So Cool, I feel like they do really admire you. And then from Spirit, I think they're just confirming how beautiful and amazing you are, because your soul is so pure and your love is so unique, and you should never forget that, Pile 2. I really hope this reading resonated for you guys, Pile 2. If it did, feel free to like and comment down below, because I'm always curious on who I'm reading for and if this is resonating for you. With that being said, if you don't want to miss any future videos, feel free to subscribe, and you can hit the little notification bell if you also never want to miss an upload from me. I'm really excited to get into more readings in the future, but yeah, thank you so much, Pile 2. Have a great day. Alrighty, hello, Pile 3. If you chose the blue crystal, then this reading is going to be for you. Pile 3, last but not least, I'm very excited to tap into why you should love yourself. I'm going to start off with an oracle card just to get some overall advice from Spirit. I'd just like to set the tone for your reading. You guys feel like my comedians. I feel feel like I want to laugh. Maybe your laugh is very beautiful. But Spirit, pile 3. How can pile 3 embrace self-love? How can pile 3 embrace self-love? I don't know if some of you guys are on some substances right now. Even my speech is getting all slurred. Gosh, you guys seem like some very fun party people. I love it. So, why should pile 3 love themselves, Spirit? Alright, beautiful. We've got the unicorn. See the elegant magic of your individuality. Very beautiful. I love this. We're also going to start off with some angel messages in here. So this is going to be kind of some descriptors of your personality and why you should love yourself. So, Spirit, pile 3. Why should pile 3 love themselves? What is so beautiful about pile 3? What is so beautiful about pile 3, Spirit? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, Aphrodite. Awesome. So we've got the angel number 911. A phase is ending, but your goals are close to fulfillment. Interesting. So I'm hearing like you guys have had to stay diligent and hardworking towards a goal of yours. That you weren't sure if you would ever get to see it manifest. And I feel like something you should definitely be proud of yourself about is the patience and the courage to stand tall with what it is you wanted. And Spirit is commending that because it is starting to manifest for you, which is what I'm hearing. Oh, okay, we've got the eagle. An opportunity you want will soon present itself. New beginnings lead to a positive direction after a period of resilience. What? I mean, this is why I love tarot, guys. Like, we literally were just talking about this. This is exactly what I was picking up. Wow. So, you guys are some really hard workers. I feel like you have put in a lot of effort toward this manifestation, and it is coming into fruition. And Spirit is so proud of you. You need to be proud of yourself for all the hard work you've done. That's a huge thing. I'm hearing that you might need to rest. Like, you definitely might need to rest if this has been a particularly grueling cycle. But Spirit, 2 more cards. Why should pile 3 love themselves? What makes pile 3 so beautiful? What makes pile 3 so beautiful, Spirit? Thank you. We've got the orca. Do not fear anything or anyone right now. Trust your intuition and find soul family members. So I do feel like you are someone who is very protective over your friends and family, because the orca is, oh, Spirit, please don't mess with the camera. So I'm feeling like you are a very protective person, maybe over lots of things, particularly your family members or your soul tribe, people that you keep close to you. But I feel like you're extremely loyal, and you're someone who isn't afraid to put in the hard work towards something. I feel like people really admire how hardworking you are, but also your bravery, and I'm getting like pitbull energy, but in a good way. It's almost like just a very loyal dog. And I'm getting pitbull because I'm just seeing this image of one of my childhood pets like protecting me, and I feel like that's your energy towards your soul family and towards yourself, towards your creative projects, towards your work. Like, you have a very good sense of self-worth, and if you don't, Spirit is saying you need to tap into that, because once you tap into that, like, you're soaring like an eagle, bro. But let's see, one more card, Spirit. Why is pile 3 so beautiful? What does pile 3 need to know, Spirit? Why is pile 3 so beautiful? Oh, I'm gonna take this one and not the ones that fell. We've got cat. Be self-sufficient and trust it. Be self-sufficient. We've got Cat. Be self-sufficient and trust in what you can do. Listen to your intuitive guidance. Oh my gosh. Some of you guys are definitely on some substances right now. Maybe smoking some of the devil's lettuce. Which, like, have a great time, please. I feel like you are very self-sufficient. I definitely get that cat energy from you. I feel like because you are so protective of your tribe, like, you are the protector for your tribe. That's almost the role I feel that you take on for your people. And I think you should be really proud of yourself, because not only do you work so hard for yourself, but you also work so hard for others and people that you care about. So I'm really excited to get into your energy. These are already shuffled, but I am going to split the deck a couple times. Alright. Let us get into this. So pile 3, why should pile 3 love themselves? Alright, so we have the Emperor. Yeah, I feel like you are someone who is very in control of yourself and your emotions. I feel like you are definitely protective. Oh my gosh, it's an eagle, guys. Synchronicity. Synchronicity. Eagle, eagle. You are probably someone very tapped into your spiritual path, or you're working towards becoming this strong, independent leader that's able to take care of themselves but also others. And I definitely feel that within you. And people look up to your power. I feel like you do have a very commanding presence. And it's not like, I'm not getting, like, you don't wear, what's that saying? The praise doesn't go to your head. I feel like you do a very good job of keeping your cool in all situations, is honestly what I'm hearing. Like, you definitely have that leader-esque quality that someone needs. You're able to stay calm and cool and collected when maybe things are in chaos around you. And that's something that's extremely respectable. What else, Spirit? What does pile 3 need to love? I feel like, well, hold on, Spirit. Clarify the 2 swords. Clarify this 2 swords, please. Page of Pentacles. I feel like you do a really good job of thinking before you speak. I feel like you are a very fair person, and you have this really cool ability to fly above situations. I do get, like, air energy, or just like your spirit might be older, and you have this ability to really weigh both sides and to see where there might be biases. I feel like you take into consideration your words because you know the weight that they have. I feel like you are aware of this power that your spirit does hold. And I think you understand that it's powerful, and what you say you need to mean, because that's important in this lifetime, or that's something that you value in others. But I feel like you speak with purpose. It's not like you're just off blabbering 24/7. You're not like head in the clouds type of person. I feel like you're very purposeful with everything that you do and everything that you follow and offer to the world, which is really inspiring. And I think that's why you command so much attention, is because people can pick up on the energy that you live your life with purpose, is what I feel. What else for pile 3? Queen of Cups. You're also someone who is very nurturing and compassionate, along with this being able to see both sides of situations and arguments. I feel like you can take on this more nurturing energy where you're able to hold compassion and space for others, which just adds to the power that you hold. But I feel like there's another message. What other message with this Queen of Cups, Spirit? 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like, because you are so nurturing and compassionate, maybe you do resonate more with masculine energy with this Emperor. But when you have that capability to tap into your mothering nature, and you're able to connect to that compassion. And When I see swans, I think of mirroring, especially in relationships. And I feel like one of your intuitive skills is possibly being clairsentient, where you're able to really pick up and understand how people are feeling, why people are feeling that way. Possibly, it's like clear knowing, and I can't remember the name of the clair, but it's almost like you're able to just analyze situations, and you're able to see what went wrong, where people are at in their journey, where they're kind of going next, what options there are, and I feel like you're able to really present things in a way that are clear, concise, compassionate, and fair, and people really respect that about you, and you should really respect that about yourself, because this is such a mature energy, and it's really inspiring, because you do embody both sides of being able to be firm and strict, and authoritarian at times when you need to be, but being able to enact that compassionate and loving energy is so beautiful, and wanting to give to other people. I definitely feel maybe you resonate with acts of service or gift giving as a way of showing your love to others. But let's continue. Pile 3, Spirit. Why should Pile 3 love themselves? Thank you. I've got the Hanged Man. I feel like you've been able to reach such a place of maturity because you've been able to self-reflect and not care about what other people think. I feel like you've been able to put yourself in some sticky situations, and with this cat card, you've like listening to your intuition for guidance, or your intuitive guidance. I feel like that's what that's a huge strength for you. Let's get one more for this Hanged Man, Spirit, for Pile 3. 4 of Pentacles. One more, please, Spirit. Yeah, I feel like if people call you out on anything, or if you catch yourself being greedy, or if you catch yourself enacting in any lower vibrational energies, or anything that could spark insecurity within yourself, I feel like you have this super cool ability to stop and have that inner awareness that it doesn't serve you, and you're able to take time to go inside and reflect on where this is coming from. You're able to take a pause and self-reflect, and you're able to not only see outside situations from an unbiased perspective, but you're able to do that within yourself, which is really what adds to this Emperor energy and balance within yourself, I feel, and just your diligence in general, because I think you're able to see the bigger picture as far as life and perspectives go. What else for Pile 3? Pile 3, why should they love themselves? What's so admirable about Pile 3? What makes Pile 3 beautiful? Judgment. Clarifier on Judgment. 5 of Wands. Yeah, this really does speak to just your ability to resolve conflict, and maybe that's something that is a part of your life purpose too, is just being able to resolve conflict, or when things are under pressure, when things are chaotic, I feel like that's when you're able to really shine and be that leader. Because with the 5 of Wands, I feel like you have witnessed a lot of conflict from others, and you've been able to kind of be an outsider to it, thankfully, and you've been able to absorb all sides of conflict with an unbiased perspective throughout your life, and that's really brought you to a place where you're able to see any conflict now, and you're able to almost be like a truth teller and air out the truth on situations and matters. And it could even be like let's say you have conflict with a friend or something, and then you take like 30 minutes, meditate on it, and you're able to see where you effed up, where they effed up, and all this stuff, and then you go to talk to them, and it's like, you're not afraid to be like, here's what I did, blah, 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 blah. Okay, here's what I think contributed to our situation from your side, and here are my solutions. And I feel like you're very clear and direct and to the point, and this might surprise people a lot, or people might take it the wrong way and judge you for it, or think that you're trying to like manipulate them, or think that they're lower than you vibrationally, and I feel like that's not what you're trying to do. You're just being yourself by authentically like coming from an unbiased perspective and being truthful, and I think that energy can be shocking to people sometimes, but keep doing you, because that's beautiful. Okay, so last part of the reading, we're gonna go into some message cards. Now this can be, you can think of maybe a situation or something specific to your life at this moment that you're just wanting some clarity on. This can be about some messages from a person, whatever may have you. Think about whatever you want to at this moment, and let's pull some cards. So Spirit, pile 3. All right. We've got You're Different. Your laugh is contagious. Remember how I was talking about how you guys were my funny people? You definitely are. Like, you're such a bright light, and I can definitely feel how your laughter, or just your jokes in general, like maybe you cause a lot of laughter for other people, and that it's so beautiful about you. I feel like you are very different than a lot of people here on this earth. What else, Spirit? For pile 3. For pile 3, Spirit. Pile 3, Spirit. What is going? Pile 3. Can I get 3 more cards? Oh, we've got Can We Be Friends? I Can't Get Over Our Chemistry. One last card for pile 3. Last card for pile 3. Oh, I'm gonna take this one. Do you like me too? Yeah, so I feel like this is just some notes from Spirit, like, or just people in general in your life. Like, you're very different than a lot of people. You're very unique. Your personality is unique. The way you go about life, the way you see life is very unique, and your laugh is so contagious, and that's just a beautiful aspect to yourself. And I think these cards over here are about possible people who might have feelings for you, and maybe if you're thinking of a specific person, this is what they would like to say to you. Take these how it resonates. I feel like some people with this Can We Be Friends, I feel like some people, or maybe it's you. So I'm getting 2 messages. With the orca saying do not fear anyone or anything right now, and then trust your intuition to find your soul family. I feel like you are maybe working on finding those true soul family members, and you might be a little nervous or scared to talk to some people that you find are cool or you want to be friends with. And Spirit is saying, like, no need to fear. But if you're not actively trying to search out for friends, or there might be some people that want to be friends with you, and maybe you're so focused on working right now that you can't see it. But I think you are someone very lovable, and if you feel as though no one wants to be friends with you, that is completely false. There's so many people that want to be friends with you, pile 3. But I feel like this is about a specific person. If you're asking about a specific person, I don't think it's anyone that you are in a relationship with yet, but I feel like there's someone who has caught some romantic feelings for you guys, pile 3. And I think you should explore that, but trust your intuition, because there are some new beginnings coming after a period of resilience. So with that being said, pile 3, thank you so much for sitting here and letting me hype you up, be your little hype man. I appreciate you guys being here. If you like this video, feel free to like, feel free to comment too if this resonated for you. I would love to hear from you. Also, don't forget to subscribe, because We love my subscribers here at Mellow Yellow. I love you guys. I don't know what I'm doing with my hand. Anyway, have a great day or night or whenever you're seeing this or watching this or whatever. Have a great time, Pile 3. Goodbye.